everyone. I decided to take advantage of this makeup and do a second video and upload it tomorrow. We have a forum Thursday evening in Elkridge, and so it's going to be a pretty full day Thursday. So I'll do 2 Wednesday, and then I'll do 1 for this morning and then this evening. I was on a show this afternoon and they put all this makeup on, and hey, might as well take advantage of a full face of makeup. I hardly ever wear makeup, so it's a huge adjustment for me to have this stuff on my face. And right when I was about to wash it off, I was like, wait, why don't I just take advantage of it and do another video and upload it for Thursday. So really quickly, I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about, and this came up a couple times this evening. The concept of, you've got to be a millionaire or a billionaire in order to run for office. And again, one of the reasons why I am running for office now 3 times in the last 3 election cycles is, this notion of, the average citizen being able to step up to the plate and, represent in Congress. And it reminds me a lot about now Congressman Trone. David Trone, God bless him, he's one of our congressmen. He represents a very, probably the most conservative, most rural part of our state, all the way through the DC suburbs. So it's Garrett, Allegheny, when you're driving down Route 70 from Pennsylvania and West Virginia. That's what they call Western Maryland, through Frederick City, and then tapping into Montgomery County. So again, every single one of these districts is gerrymandered. This guy now represents District 6. But in 2016, he ran for District 8, the exact same district I ran in. As I said, remember, Chris Van Hollen decided to run for senator, so District 8 was an open seat. And so there were about maybe 9 Democrats who ran for that primary, and then I was one of the, at first, unaffiliated to then join the Republican Party in 2016 to run for District 8. But I just looked up and, remembered that it was one of the most expensive, if not the most expensive, congressional races in history. David Trone spent $12 million to lose that primary. I'm not talking about running through November. I'm talking about this man spent $12 million and ended up losing his primary in 2016. Of course, he swept it in 2018, running again in another congressional district, right? So, I'm very frustrated by the fact that people assume, make this huge assumption that, oh yeah, it'll cost $1 million. Oh, it'll cost $2 million. I mean, how accessible is that for anyone else? Especially if you don't have loads of millionaire friends. I do, but they just happen to be all Democrats. Funny that is. But if we're wondering why, again, our representative government is so out of touch with the rest of us, you can blame Citizens United and talk about money and politics, but there again lies the issue. These consultants, all of this industry, really, that is built around these elections, is quite frankly the thing that makes it the more expensive and more inaccessible to the citizenry. Yes, there's mailers. Yes, there's, first of all, hardly anybody watches television anymore. And if they do watch television, they fast forward through commercials, right? I don't even have cable, so it is what it is. A lot of people are pulling the plug. There's a lot of more financially convenient ways to connect to voters. So why are we still insisting that it costs millions and millions of dollars to represent citizens in Congress? And then the last bit that I wanted to mention is, people talk about, being one of 437 people, what's the big deal? And the thing with Congress is that, and the gripe that congressmen have had and congresswomen have had, that the moment they win, it's pay to play. you know, you can blame the city of Baltimore for being as corrupt as it is, or the state of Maryland for being corrupt as it is, but Congress also is exponentially corrupt, because all these, you know, speakerships, leaderships, minorityship, blah 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 titles, literally they're freaking price tags on each one of these. And so, like, Adam Schiff, I guess, I don't know, was able to raise the Democratic Party how many millions of dollars, and therefore he gets to be appointed to that position. Elijah Cummings was one of those. You know, so we're focused on what's wrong with the district, what's wrong with society, what's wrong with our country, what's wrong with our lives, why are kids killing themselves, why is there a high suicide rate, why is there a huge opioid crisis, why are there black on black crime, all these different things that we can all worry about. Those cats are worried about staying in office and raising millions of dollars so that they can have their next assignment. So the money is coming from the lobbyists, the money's coming from special interests, and it's both parties. So that's why, you know, it's harder to run as a conservative, especially in a place like Maryland, because conservatives aren't throwing money at things. That's just not how conservatives are. They're fiscally conservative. You get it? But the moderates, the people who just want to be in the room and, you know, be like hobnobbing and golfing or whatever they want to do with their, you know, moderate to progressive counterparts, that's where the money is being made. And that's where the money is wanting to get back to. It's almost as if, you know, they're waiting for Donald Trump to get out of the office and they're going to just go back to business as usual. That's really the end part of my gripe with the moderate movement. The moderate movement is the swamp movement. Did you see that? They are looking forward to the time when they can cash in on these relationships and make more money for this person and invest in this entity or this interest that only benefits the individuals who are the players in that realm. That's what that really is. It's not because, oh, they think that, you know, protecting the unborn is, they could care less. They only care about the money. So folks, if you want to make any difference, if you want to make any traction, please invest in this campaign, because this campaign is literally like little I independent. Yes, I'm a Republican. Yes, I'm a conservative. Yes, I'm a former liberal Democrat. But am I trying to fight to make sure that we have at least one more congressperson in our federal delegation that actually cares about the citizens and not all this money? I do need your financial support. I do need your volunteer support. I do need your vote. But I'm not in this for the millions of dollars. And that's why everybody's like, oh, Liz is doing this, this, that, and the other, you know, this is not about an ego trip. This is the fact that once I saw how gerrymandered our state really is and how disenfranchised everyone is, regardless if you're black, white, Latino, Asian, gay, straight, transgendered, bigendered, I don't care. Every single Marylander does not have solid representation in Congress. All the districts are gerrymandered, even the one that's concentrated into the one Republican district. So yes, I think it is worthwhile to spend my time and spend my interest and spend my hard-earned, I don't know, life capital to try to address it, not wait for years and years and years until after, you know, we have the census, we have redistricting, allegedly, so be it. Governor Hogan thinks he's going to make these perfect districts, have at it. But all these incumbents are still gonna be there. So how many more years does Anthony Brown have on his docket? Probably 20 more. Steny Hoyer has been there since before I was born, folks. Trone, if his health is all good, he'll be there for another 10 years. Jamie Raskin, if it were up to him, he would just implode the country right now and go straight communist. So don't blame me for trying to, fight, because I was raised to do that. Y'all people who were talking about, fight the powers that be, those are them. Those are the powers that be. Come on, people. Anyway, gotta go. Please support us. Look at our website. Share these videos. Just tune in every day until the election. February 4th is our special election here. If you're a Republican, you can vote for the Republicans. If you're a Democrat, you can vote for the Democrats. Only one Democrat and only one Republican is going to win the primary for the special election. And so again, when we win that primary, we're going to build a case. If you care about sharing conservative principles to a broader audience, then invest in this campaign. If you're not interested in that and you just want status quo and you're just like, whatever, it's no big deal, they're going to be Democrats, I'm just going to give up, then give up and don't support. I can't force you to do it. All I know is what I can do, and this is what I can do to move us all forward. So, I don't know what it looks like in the camera when I have makeup on, but this is what I look like with makeup on. Congratulations. Anyway, have a good one, and check you back next time.